Hi, join me today as we make this little Santa box. And I used the stamps from MayMay made it, and I filled it with candy. And this is for my grandson's Christmas party at school. He is in the first grade, and so he's coming down tomorrow to see these, and hopefully we'll get another video with him making some also. First, we need to take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and we need to cut it down to, the first strip would be 2 3/4 by 7.5, and then we have another strip that is going to be 5/8 by 7 1/8, and then we're going to score these at 1 3/4, the big pieces first, but we're going to do 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 5 1/4, and it's 7. Then we're going to turn it, and we're going to do 1 inch. And then that is all the scoring we need to do on that piece. On the thin piece, we need to score it at 1 3/4, 3 5/8, and 5 3/8. And then that is all the scoring that we need to do. Now we're going to set the thin strip here aside. Now we're going to take this piece here, and if you can see where we have the thin strip on the end, we're going to cut out that piece. We're going to cut that off. Now we're going to fold these so we can see where they're at. Then you need to cut right up to the score line. This is going to be the bottom of our box. Now we're going to turn it over, and I'm going to use Memento Black, and MayMay stamp set, which is called Santa Stock. We're going to be using the chimney and the top and Santa's bottom. But first we're going to use the chimney part. And we're going to stamp the chimney into each one of these blocks that has the score lines. When you're making these, you can make them on all kinds of colors because bricks come in all varieties of colors anymore. Yellow looked really nice, but since I'm using a yellow matte today, I didn't want to put yellow on yellow. Alright, we are done with the brick piece here. We're going to put the top piece on. We're going to set that aside. And where we have this scored, I'm going to fold this a little bit so I can see where I'm putting this. We're going to stamp in each one of these squares. It doesn't matter if it runs over a little bit, because it'll just bend right around the chimney here. You want to get 4 of them on there. Then we're going to take a scrap piece of paper, and we're going to do Santa's bottom on a white piece. Just going to stamp him down there. We're going to cut him out. get his bottom all cut out. We're going to be coloring him in here after we get our box put together. This way, while the glue's drying, we can get him colored up. These are very easy to make. They don't take long at all. Get my pieces out of here. Done with our ink for now. We're just going to set Santa aside. And we're going to put our box together. I'm using art glitter glue here today. We're just going to put glue on the flap. Make sure your pieces are lined up. Just hold that for a second until it gets a good grip. And I like to fold all four over here first. Make sure they have the good score lines on them. And we're going to take and put some glue right here on the edge of this one. I like to flip it over and push down on the inside to make sure it gets a good grip, because I wouldn't want to see anybody losing their candy. Then we're going to fold these ones over. We're going to put glue all over the bottom of this one. And on this one. You can take your bone folder, go in there and just smooth everything out to make sure it's all good and stuck down. There we go, and we can set that aside for a second. We're going to take Santa and we're going to color him in. I'll be using Winkastella here today from Zig. I'm going to do his little boots in black. I'm going to grab a piece of scrap here. We colored his boots. These also have glitter in them. I think my black has seen better days. We're going to take red. We're just going to do his pants right here. You don't need to worry about doing the top of his pants because it will be glued down to where you won't be able to see those. Now this is a clear one that just has glitter, so you won't be able to see much on this one, but it will make it glittery. What kid doesn't like a lot of glitter on their stuff? Okay, that's all the coloring that we needed to do. Now we're going to take Santa. We're going to put some glue on the back of his pants there. And we're just... Okay, we're supposed to put glue on the front of Santa's pants. Now that was right. I hope I can edit these. Put the glue on the back of Santa's pants. Put them on the front of your chimney. Now the piece that we had put the chimney top pieces on, you need to get it ready. And we are going to glue it across the top. I was going to get out my distress inks and distress these a little bit to make the chimney look good and worn, but I was afraid the little kids wouldn't like that. We just want to glue this around. And that's all there is to making your box. Now it's all ready to fill up as soon as it dries. Thanks for joining me today, and if you make a project like this, come on over to my Facebook group and share it with me. I'd love to see what you're making. Thanks. Bye.